Hi everyone, this is Shivani here. Welcome to my channel Shivani Creations. Today I am showing you how to make this beautiful box envelope gift for any occasion, and inside this I have put chocolate box. So can you see the dimension of this envelope? I will share how to create the base, how to decorate this with paper quilling flowers, and like this you can just open it. I have created the magnetic closure to close the box. Isn't it looking very nice and festive? So without any delay, let's get started. Here I am taking orange color cardstock, and the chocolate box which I am using today is having 8 by approx 16 centimeters measurement. So according to the size of your chocolate box, you have to take the cardstock base. And also don't forget to take the measurement of depth. So the box is having 1 centimeter depth. So I am taking 1.2 centimeter for my base box. So here I am taking 250 GSM orange cardstock which measures 29 by 21 centimeters. And from left side I have creased at 1.2, 18.2 and 19.4 centimeters. Now just rotating the sheet, and from left side I have creased at 1.2, 9.4, 10.6, 18.8 and 20 centimeters. Now folding all the creases nicely and burnishing it very well using bone folder. So the folding is done, and this is the rectangle shape. I'm just measuring my chocolate, and yes, this is perfect. Now we need to cut some portions to construct the box. So first of all, I'm just chopping these corners like this. Also we need to remove this left side flap which will come on top, because we need only one portion of this. It is just the closing flap. And then we need to create some more cuts so that we can construct the box. So just check the box by folding it, and you will automatically get to know which part you should need to cut to fold this easily. So top portion is done. Now I am cutting some slits in the bottom as well. And yes, this is perfectly done. We need to chop this square corner as well, and now we can make the closure like this. Now here, to take out the chocolate easily from the box, we need to make some slit inside the box. So I'm just finding out the center and creating the tab like this. I think the depth is little deeper, so I am leaving approx 0.5 centimeter gap and cutting before the marking. So it will look like this, and we can take out the chocolate easily. Now I have put some double-sided tacky tape from all the folded parts so that we can construct the box. Now just remove the liner and start constructing it. Now I'm just putting my chocolate inside this whether to check it is perfect. Yes, perfect measurements and very crisp and nice box is ready. Now I'm just putting the magnet before decorating with some cardstocks. So here I'm taking the metal circle which will attract the magnet. So we don't need to add two magnets. The metal circle will also work. And now close the flap and put the magnet on this. So we need the position now, and the position is perfect. Then I am decorating this with yellow cardstock. Closing the flap and putting the magnet. This is working perfectly fine. Then taking this gold glitter cardstock and decorating the flap. Then on back side also I am adding yellow color cardstock. And this is completely done and nice and sturdy. Then to decorate the envelope, here I am taking beautiful border die. This is from local brand, but you can use any kind of border design of your choice. And to cut this I am using my easy cuts machine and gold mirror cardstock. You can also use border punch design or crochet lace to decorate your envelope. And beautiful gold mirror cardstock border is ready in few seconds. Can you see the intricate work? Then I am taking one piece of orange cardstock, and on top of this I have put yellow cardstock strip, and on top and in the bottom I am decorating with this gold mirror border. And the center decorative piece is ready. Also I have cut two more different kind of patterns. This is the decorative die by Dress My Craft, but the similar kind of die is available in Itsy Bitsy as well. All the supply links are given in description box if you want to purchase anything. So I have cut two pieces using red cardstock and gold mirror cardstock. Now I am just joining both the pieces together. And the center piece in gold mirror cardstock I kept as it is so that it will peek from the red cardstock when we will put both the pieces together. So it will give nice festive ornament look. And similarly I have prepared one more, and we need two more only with the red cardstock. Now on back side of the envelope I am decorating with this gold mirror piece on top and in the bottom. And then in the center I'm adding the strip which we have created earlier. And with a similar method I am going to decorate the front part using red die cutout pieces on the top and in the bottom like this. Just align it in the center. Then I'm taking the 7 by 7 centimeter orange cardstock square. I have just chopped two sides corners. Then I'm putting 6.5 by 6.5 centimeter gold mirror cardstock square on top of this. And then on top of this I'm adding one off-white color cardstock which is 6 by 6 centimeters. Now just cutting the excess pieces from both the sides, and it will come in the center piece of panel like this, on which we are going to do our quilling work. So this is done. Then we'll start making quilling flowers. So for my first flower I am taking here half strip of red color in 3 mm and creating one teardrop shape. Similarly I have already prepared two more, so for one petal we need 3 teardrop shapes. Now for the next shape I am taking 1/8 strip of yellow color in 3 mm and making one small leaf shapes. So we need one more yellow leaf shape. Now joining all the 5 petals together and constructing one single petal for the flower. Just wrapping it using red color strip, and the petal is ready. Now I am joining total 5 petals together. And in the center I am adding this tight coil which is made using half strip of yellow. So flower is ready. Now for the next flower here I am taking half strip of deep yellow color in 3 mm. Just make the loose coil, add little glue, and then pull out the center portion towards the end. Hold it using tweezer and add little glue by holding all the coils together in one corner. So this is also known as one point coil. Now pinching the petal like this and pushing it from top. So you will get nice design of the petal like this. Now I am joining 5 petals together and making the flower. Then to make the center of the flower here I am taking 1/4 strip of white color in 10 mm and making one fringe strip. Then I have just attached half strip of orange color with this fringe strip and making the fringe flower. Just trimming the excess fringes from all the sides and making it nice circular shape. Then sticking it exactly in the center of the flower. If you wish you can extend the number of petals. So later I have added 3 more petals with this flower. And this is also done, looking very pretty. Then for the next flower here I am taking 1 strip of off-white color in 3 mm and making one Malaysian flower petal. wrapping with this same off-white strip. Then I am joining total 6 petals together to create the flower. Then for the center of the flower I am adding one strip tight coil which is made using gold color. Then to make leaf, here I am taking 1/8 strip of sap green color, just creating one small circular ring like this. Add little glue and pinch it nicely, so you will get the leaf shape which is hollow. Now similarly I have prepared some more petals, taking one small piece of strip and arranging these petals on both sides like this to create the leaf. Similarly I have prepared some more and this is done. Then for the next leaf, here I am taking half strip of dark sap green and 1/4 strip of light sap green color and simply making the leaf shape, joining total 3 petals together, and this is done. Similarly I have prepared some more. Then taking back the envelope, and it's time to decorate this with some handmade flowers. So here I have just extended my yellow flower by adding some more petals just to match the size remaining flowers, and then I am putting leaves around these flowers. Then just to add little more embellishment, I am randomly sticking some half cut pearls here and there. These are 5 mm half cut pearls. And at the end I am adding sentiment best wishes, which is handwritten using brush pen. I just created a little loop here to give it dimension. And then it's time to put our chocolate inside the envelope box, and in this way you can make these envelope boxes for Raksha Bandhan, birthday parties, anniversaries, or any occasion. And this is super duper easy to make and it looks very nice. It gives nice handmade touch to your project. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe my channel for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.